Kojak.
Welcome to Batters Up with Kojak. And now your host, Kojak.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Detroit Tigers. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us here. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you...
Just about set to go and getting to start, Tarek Skubal. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys will get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ezekiel Tovar now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Goes down looking.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Judge makes the grab, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And he deals. And that one lifted in the air center field. Montgomery puts it away, and a quick out, number one. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Austin Riley.
It's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they could just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So, man aboard. Here comes Aaron Judge. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. Yandy Diaz now. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. The throw in. And he's in there as a run scores.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Austin Riley. 6 hits in the series, 2 of them for home runs. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A shot to the opposite field. His 72nd home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Especially away, or like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees. And he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Mookie to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Jones on his way over. And that's the 3rd out. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Breaking down the young and what I owe them. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molded. Off the mold, break the cycle of who. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Eleuris Montero. And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire. But Boog Dixon, maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners. So we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Fastball for a strike. The Tigers leading by 3 here at the top of the 2nd. Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
The pitch. Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. He goes down looking.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be. It's not always obvious where adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swing and a pop-up under it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Adley Rutschman. Hit hard, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The right fielder, number
Singy,
13.
that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it's gone. He'll touch them all. His 67th home run of the year. It's 5-zip. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
So 2 down, and next to hit for Detroit, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. They go back-to-back. His 38th of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ballpark.
Freeland into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That one down the line to first, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. On to the 3rd inning, and here's the rookie center fielder, Benny Montgomery. The wind of the pitch. Late on that fastball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And here it comes. The punch out there. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
1 down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Bounce to the right side. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rockies are down quietly. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Yandy Diaz. Diaz, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he starts in the outfield. That one ripped. Jones reaching back towards the wall, and it is gone. A solo shot. His 29th of the season, and they add a run. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
And that really speaks to his athletic ability, being able to move from an infield position to go out into the outfield, and it would suggest he's got a pretty good arm as well.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. His 73rd home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Mookie Betts now made his debut with the Red Sox in 2014 and actually hit a home run against the Dodgers in 2016. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. Home run number 55 on the year. It's 9-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A massive home run. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 10-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Blue, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. So
they turn things over to the righty, Alex Faedo. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Alex Faedo.
No question about this one. It's out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 11-0.
To the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Liner caught it second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Montgomery makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Ramirez up now for the Tigers. He's already homered here in this one. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one's gone. That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 12-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. Montgomery makes the play. That is the inning. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. On to inning number 4. It's the Tigers 12 and the Rockies nothing. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th.
Bouchard.
Sean Bouchard. As the lefty gets to work. And a swing and a miss.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
On the ground, right side. Betts gets it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tovar batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. The Rockies hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now here's Nolan Jones. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
A swing and a miss there.
You know, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Montero in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Got him swinging. So 1 left for Colorado. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. At Comerica Park, bottom 4, now the left fielder, Yandy Diaz. Faedo back to work. Ground ball left side. Nice grab. The throw, and they get the out.
Up next to the Tigers.
And next up for the Tigers, Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And first offering is fouled off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
In the air to left center. Bouchard sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. Here's Mookie now.
Next to the Tigers, the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Another homer. His 56th home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 13-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
2 outs, nobody on. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 14-0.
Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Antonio Senzatella comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for us.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. But 2-round trip. Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies as he turns on the rubber. And with that good live arm delivers.
All these Rockies, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
Here comes a pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Bryant in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Next offering is fouled back.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Benny Montgomery. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 down, nobody on. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Ramirez under this one, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Adley Rutschman. And the pitch. That one hammered center field. That's back. And that one is out of here. His second homer this series. It's 15-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 3. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back. That's long gone. His 68th homer of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 16-0.
First pitch swinging, and he squared up the slider. He was ready for it. Slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Now back, the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And Judge spoils that one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
That one ripped right center field. That's going back. Back some more. And that one's gone. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 65 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 17-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
John Curtis gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Now
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we match, you know.
That one ripped. That's back there. See you later. And he's gone yard again. His 74th home run of the season. And they add a couple more. It's 19-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. On quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special, and I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Mookie Betts. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fought off foul. Still only one out here in the inning. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to first. Mookie retired, 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up now for the Tigers. This one popped up. Settles under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Detroit, new inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, number 3. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fires across the diamond, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Elias Diaz.
And now it's Elias Diaz. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bottom of the 6th. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. Martinez, multi-time All-Star, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
And there's a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Stepping in, Adley Rutschman. This one in the air center field. Going back on this one. And it's caught for the out.
The right fielder, number 13.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's already homered twice, the last one back to the 5th.
It seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And first offering is fouled off. Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. Out towards right center, that's well struck, and it's into the gap. Around third. The relay, not in time. He is safe. A run comes in on the play. Well done, drives in the run. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you
can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Jalen Beeks gets the call from the pen. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Here's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Aaron Judge at the plate. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gigantic blast. His 66th home run of the season. It's 23-0.
This pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, but he absolutely tattooed it.
Yandy Diaz up now for the Tigers. Hard hit left side. And he's out.
The batter, the third baseman, Austin
Now let's go and like the city.
Riley.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Riley. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Hard ground ball, base 9. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rockies.
Here's Mookie Betts now.
Yes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that is gone. A 2-run homer. His 57th homer of the season, and they add a pair. It's 25-0. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it. On the mound now, Jake Bird. He's into the game with the bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. Man in scoring position with 2 away. J.D. Martinez stands in. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 27-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And up next for Detroit, Adley Rutschman. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one's back. Gone! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 40 on the year. And they add on. It's 28-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Pitching change here, Tyler Kinley. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball.
Number 40.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one back there, that's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but we're always happy with an extra base hit.
And now, Jose Ramirez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ripped on the ground to second. Rogers throws to first. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. 7th inning coming up. The Tigers are out front 28-0. Back at Comerica Park. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
I got one
That's
ball,
inside.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Got it by him for the K. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder right there.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And now here's Eleuris Montero. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. That one ripped. That's back. And out of here. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 29-0.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way. Such an incredible swing right there on that breaking ball away. Did an incredible job of keeping the hands back, letting it travel. And boy, he just hammered that. Recognized the break. And man, this guy kept his front foot down. Weight didn't transfer until the exact time. An excellent backspin to carry it over the fence.
Now here is Yandy Diaz. Up towards right center field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. bullpen, Tyler Holt.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
And here is Austin Riley. Man at second. And a foul ball. Chance. Lead beam, and it's gone.
Wow, this is awesome. Game. They're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Here's Mookie now, and that one is lifted in the air. That's back there, and that one is going to go.
This is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. These are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
So up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground to third, base hit.
Well, clearly he was.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Justin Lawrence.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Guerrero on at first, nobody out. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Kicks and deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Nobody out, runner at first. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Montero drifts towards it. And there's one down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
That smash towards center. Rutschman retired. 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's Acuna now. Just a single short of the cycle. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone.
excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and it's another double for him. His 5th hit of the game.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Here is Aaron Judge. Well struck right field. That one carrying. It bangs off the wall. Throws to second. And he's out trying for 2. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. Swinging a foul straight back.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The wide to kick the pitch. That misses. 2-1. Skubal into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Bounce to third, and that one handled. Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Fastball for a strike. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Next one is off the plate. 1-1. 1 down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. One out, base is empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, but get back on track. His team needs him.
That one fouled off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing out there most of the time.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Back here. In Detroit, here's the left fielder, Yandy Diaz. And a pitch. That one is hammered right field. That's back. And that ball is out of here.
Scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
And next to hit for Detroit, Austin Riley. On the verge of history. His swing, and this ball is clobbered. No doubt about it. There it goes. Gone. The single season home run record.
what a moment. You know he's feeling it on the inside. This is an achievement that will define his career, something that's bigger than even the sport itself.
No doubt about it. No matter where he goes from here, he'll always be remembered for this amazing season and this moment. And we've been anticipating this for weeks, but it doesn't make it any less special. A remarkable accomplishment in what has been a remarkable season for him. A moment that will live on in baseball history for a long time.
Absolutely, no question about it. This is something we are very lucky to be able to witness.
And now it's Mookie Betts. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. That one ripped. That's back there. Going off.
Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
And now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. Here is J.D. Martinez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss.
Kojak.
The 0-1. On a line, base hit.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now a chance for Adley Rutschman. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Montgomery makes the grab, 1 down. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Ronald Acuna Jr. up now for the Tigers. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one hit to right. Bounces over the wall and foul ground. It's an automatic double. Two on with 1 out. Jose Ramirez up now for the Tigers. Fall off foul. 2 on, 1 out. Pulls that one foul. And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Righty to the plate. That's back. And that one is gone.
This outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Base is empty, 1 away. It's Aaron Judge now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. So far, 7 runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now a pop-up on the infield. Montero moving under this one. They got it for out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. Looks like he's... We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Abreu.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Pitch is in there, and that is strike 2. Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
0-1.
Diaz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Diaz moves under it, and he makes the catch. Out number 2. Rockies down to their last out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Sean Kojak.
That's the ball.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Abreu, 26 years
Ball
old,
2.
and they traded for him earlier this year. Ground ball to short, miss ought to do it. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Unfortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
Bouchard leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Abreu is just 1 strike away. Two outs. And that wraps it up for this afternoon.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The following has been a Kojak 313 gaming production. Distributed by Recom, a division of the Reese Design Group.
Recom.
Kojak.